What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yeah, it looks like once again we got more nonsense from the Blue Beetle crew. I honestly don't know how James Gunn keeps putting up with these guys or dealing with these guys, because every time they get an opportunity to speak, it seems like they're opening up their mouths and they're saying some dumb shit that's just going to make people not want to watch this film. That's what it looks like to me. Now, listen, you guys see the headline. Before I even get started with this article, you guys see the headline. You already know how I feel about this stuff, all right? Cultural heroes are great, all right? They're phenomenal. Black, Latino, Asian, you name it. I love to see the different cultures of the world represented in film. Really represented, okay? Not this phony race swap, blackwash nonsense that we've been talking about. But I've been saying that during those race swap videos. I want real representation. I don't want this phony fake stuff. So I am 100% aboard with it. And I'm not even saying that this is fake and phony representation. But like this guy right here, let's read this. The Blue Beetle actor Xolo Mariduena says goal of film is to tell people that Hispanics can be superheroes. Well, Xolo, I'm glad you told me, because I never knew this information. I was running around my whole life thinking that, you know, Hispanics and Latinos, oh, they can't be superheroes. No, not whatsoever. I don't think there's a person alive that wouldn't agree with this statement. I mean, you know, if you're a sensible human being, I don't think there's anybody that would say, oh, Latinos, superheroes, what are you joking? That's never going to happen. What are you talking about? And, you know, we're going to go later on and check out Twitter, because you know Twitter is hot and talking all about it. But let's go ahead and just check out this article and let's see what this guy's talking about. And this is on Bounding in the Comics, of course. Blue Beetle actor Xolo Mariduena recently revealed what the two main goals for the upcoming DC film are, with both being fully embedded in woke ideology. Speaking with Empire, Mariduena said the goal was to create a movie for a young me and a young angel, Manuel Soto, the film's director, that said, hey man, someone who looks like you or comes from a similar background can be a superhero. He added the second thing was to open more doors for people like us. As fun as it is to get into the superhero world where everything is dialed up to 110%, it's the characters that I've most related to. So nothing about entertainment, all right? We got to create movies for young kids like me, and then we got to open up doors for people like me, all right? Is every actor in Hollywood like an activist that's on a mission from God? What happened to just being the actor? I mean, do they think that this is a selling point? This is what's going to make people go and watch this film? Saying this stuff? You really got to feel for the marketing guys at DC. It's like, man, we spent $100 million on the marketing to try to get people to go out and enjoy this movie on the trailer, to make people want to go and watch this thing. And then these fuckheads ruin it with a 5-minute interview on Empire. I just don't get it. How about an interview that tells me why I should watch this movie? Or anybody out there that's a superhero fan. Why not do that? I mean, I presumed, probably foolishly, because today it's Hollywood, right? That you made the film with entertainment in mind. That you made the film with an entertainment goal. To entertain people. To make kids laugh. To excite the crowd. How wrong I was. The goal was to create a movie for young Xolo or young Angel to see themselves, right? So that somebody that looks like them can also be a superhero. That's what it's about. Latinos need to see themselves so that they can believe that they can be superheroes too. That's where we're coming from. Does anybody else need to watch this in that case? All right, it's about people like him. It's his people. Does anybody else need to go and check this movie out? Do I need to go and check this movie out? What about the white guys? What about the Asian people? You know, nobody in this film is going to look like them. So do they need to go and check this film out? That's my question. Like, I knew that Latinos could be superheroes. I had no misgivings about that whatsoever. So do I need to go and watch this? If that's the goal, why am I watching this film? Oh, it's for entertainment purposes. Oh, entertainment. Well, why didn't you say so? Jeez, man. It's not surprising that Mariduena admits the film's goals are to push woke ideology. The film's first trailer featured George Lopez playing a character named Uncle Rudy, saying Batman's a fascist. Yeah, you already knew with this line right here that this thing was going to be problematic. You automatically knew that this thing was going to be problematic. And then, of course, like the director had to erase stuff off of his Twitter, all right, because he was calling for like the assassination of the president or some nonsense like that. I mean, it was just absolutely ridiculous crap that was going on. But that's not all. Okay, guess what else they got in this film? Susan Sarandon revealed her character, Victoria Cord, in the upcoming film is representative of the white military industrial complex. I would pull the plug on all interviews from now until the movies begins. It's amazing how all of these actors constantly do this. It says she went on to provide details about her character. I'm, of course, the bad guy. I'm the white military industrial complex, so I had a fabulous time because there's nothing better than being bad, she added. Jeez, man. I don't understand these cats. It's again, I would pull the plug on all interviews. You guys are not allowed to talk. You guys are not allowed to go on interviews, say absolutely nothing whatsoever about the film. You know, in the documentary, in the making of the Blue Beetle, you guys can say all of this crap that you want to because the money is in the bank at that point. But before the money is in the bank, I'm not going to keep letting you guys, if I was James Gunn, I'm not letting this happen anymore. You people keep sticking your feet in your mouths and just divisive stuff. It's amazing. It's just utterly amazing. Like I said, you know, Twitter is on their heads. Let's go ahead and see what Twitter's got to say. Yeah, they've been on this one all day on Twitter, right? Let's see. Did anyone say they can't be? Nope, nobody ever said that. Thank goodness he did. It's literally never happened before, and George Lopez was clearly the final touch to bring it all together. This guy, what? They can? Bruh, anyone can be a superhero. The main focus for Hollywood should be on making a good story, but that's never going to happen. That is why it's a hard pass for me. Yeah, Frank, you're absolutely right. This is the problem with Hollywood. And I've been saying it. You guys have heard me on my channel say this a dozen million billion times, all right? This is the problem with Hollywood and all their television shows and their films and movies. That's why all of this stuff sucks. Because they don't really care about the Blue Beetle, all right? They don't care about the Blue Beetle. They care about the IP. You guys remember, I said this back a while back. I can't remember what video. But all they care about is the IP. They don't care about the Blue Beetle, per se. They care about a Latino character in a superhero universe. It could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. They don't care about the Blue Beetle as the character. They care that this character is a Latino character in a superhero universe that they can co-opt, that they can use to promote their agendas and their messages. That's pretty much what's happening here. So that's the problem. They don't care about the character and they don't care about entertaining with this character. They want to take this character and then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start up the agenda machine and then we're just going to crank out everything that we want to say. Oh, Latinos can be superheroes and, you know, we got to see ourselves in this character, right? That's what they care about. We want to open up doors for people like us. We're going to use this character that we know nothing about, we don't care anything about, but we're going to use this character as a vehicle to do all of this other stuff that we're really trying to do. We don't have a burning desire in our soul, okay, to tell a Blue Beetle movie, something that we've been dying to tell. The guy's been sitting there working on a script for 10 years, you know, stressing out, trying to find the right move. I got to find the right plot. And then he goes out and he shops this thing all over Hollywood and he's been begging and pleading to make this kind of a film. That's not what this is. This is somebody making content for DC, but he's getting the opportunity. So it says, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this Latino character and then I'm just going to co-opt it so I can spread an agenda and a message for the Latino community. And again, I don't necessarily think there's something devious about that, but it's just not going to end up becoming a great film. You're going to end up ruining what could have been a great film because you're so focused and locked in on your message and on your agenda that, again, like this guy says, the main focus should just be on making a good story. That's it. That's all you got to do. You got a Latino character. You got a good story. Tell it. The chips will fall where they may. Don't let that be your goal. Let that be the second, third, and fourth goal, but not the primary goal, not the main goal. I guess in this case, they said the two main goals was, oh, we want to see ourselves and we want to open up doors. So, okay, and then we'll get to a story. It's just ridiculous, man. The favorite pastime of the 21st century, pretending you're the first to do a thing. 100%, man. That's what they've been showing, right? We saw that with Jennifer Lawrence, where she was like, oh, I'm the first female action hero. Like, wait, what? What are you talking about, chick? It should be to tell a great story with likable characters that you feel invested in, but let's agenda first, I guess. Yeah, 100%, man. You got to tell the stories with the characters. That's what matters. None of this stuff matters without characters, without a great story. Nobody remembers El Santo, and that makes me angry. Yeah, there's a few of these. Let me see. Talking about the young lady from Alita. I can't remember the actress's name, but yeah, they were showing her. Like, yeah, 100%. Latina Superhero. I remember this dude. I remember this guy used to come on late night TV. I could never understand anything that was going on. But yeah, this stuff used to be hilarious, man. I can't remember the name of the guy. It was like, It was like Chalapoon or something. I gotta look it up. But man, this guy, hilarious. This guy says, well, I'm Hispanic and I already knew that. Yeah, everybody knew that. Nobody was fooled. This isn't the first time a Hispanic hero has been shown in media. Also, this isn't the first time we've seen the Blue Beetle, 100% as well. Yeah, and then, of course, you got Xolo, one of the great Hispanic Latino heroes of all time. And yeah, it's just so stupid when guys just stick their feet in their mouths. Yeah, everybody's talking about the Spy Kids. Yep, Spy Kids and Xolo is real. Spy Kids became like a whole franchise. I don't know how many movies they made, but they made quite a few. And then Xolo, of course. Again, all you got to do is just pay attention to the audience. You know, write a good story, something that you care about, something that means something to you. Do a good job with a story. You'll be just fine. You won't have to sit up here and signal your virtue and say, oh, we got to do this for the people. And we got to, no. Just tell a good story. Everything will be A-okay. Anyway, folks, what do y'all think about this situation? I'm curious to hear what everybody's thoughts are. You guys go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.